Hello friends, today's topic is rational numbers. As we have already done one video based on rational numbers, today we are doing part 2 of it. So let's start the video. So as in our first part we have learned about additive inverse, but explanation of rule was not there. So I am explaining rule of additive inverse over here. Additive means plus what should be added to the number, the result becomes 0. What should be added to 3 by 8 plus 3 by 8, so it becomes 0. So we should obviously add minus 3 by 8, so the additive inverse is minus 3 by 8 from that rule. So if those who are not understood, for them I am explaining it again. I am having 1 rupees. What should be added to 1 rupees to make it 0? I am having 1 rupees. What should be added to 1 rupees to make it 0? So I will add minus 1 rupees to make it 0. So that's how additive inverse rule works. I think all might have understood that. So that's very simple. So start solving our first sum, that is 3 by 8. So what we have to add, we have to just add minus sign. So our answer is minus 3 by 8. Similarly for the second one, it's minus 4 by 9 minus 4 by 9. We have just added minus 4 by 9 as it is. We added minus sign add. So what we will get, minus minus plus. So our answer would be plus 4 by 9 for second one. Now for the third one, it is minus 7 upon minus 5. Minus minus becomes plus. So by further solving, it is, the question is now 7 by 5. What should be added? Minus 7 by 5. So its answer is minus 7 by 5. Answer for second is plus 4 by 9. Answer plus for first is minus 3 by 8. I hope you all might have understood it. So let's move to our fourth sum, that is 4 upon minus 9. Friends, I have already explained you about that whether the minus sign is in numerator or in denominator, the result is not affected. We will tell it as minus 4 by 9 only. 4 upon minus 9 or minus 4 upon 9. The both the things are similar. So additive inverse for that would be minus is already there, so minus 4 by 9. So the result would be plus 4 by 9. What is our result? Plus 4 by 9 is our result. This is our result, friends. So let's move to the fifth sum, that is the last sum on this topic, that is minus 21 by 8. What should be added? Minus sign should be added, so minus minus plus. So the answer would be 21 by 8. I hope you all might have understood that. So let's move to our next topic, that is verification of the minus x is equals to x. As we all know that value of x and minus minus x is similar, but here it is asked to verify that. So let's verify that. So the value of x for the first sum is 11 by 15. This is the value of x. What we need to do, we have to make it like this: minus minus x, minus x and minus x. We have to find this. So we have got the x. First we will make it as minus x. So making minus x, that means inserting minus sign ahead, so it will become minus 11 by 15. What we want to make? We want to make minus minus x. Again we will add minus sign to the minus x. So minus sign to the minus x. So by further solving this, we will get as 11 by 15, because minus this minus and this minus makes plus. So result would be 11 by 15. That was the original value of x. So we have got that. So it is proved and verified. I hope friends you all might have enjoyed that. It is very simple. We just have to add minus sign ahead of x two times and we'll got the result. So let's move to our second sum, that is minus 13 by 17. Those who have understood can pause the video and try to solve by their own. So let's solve our next sum, that is x is equals to minus 13 by 17. It is given. What we need to find? We need to find minus minus x. Yes. First we'll make it at minus x. Minus x. That means we'll insert minus sign here. We'll get like that. So minus minus plus. So it will become 13 by 7. This is the value of minus x. What we want to find? We want to find minus minus x. Yes. So minus x is 13 by 7 minus And again what we'll do, we'll just add 13 by 7 as it is. So what we got is minus 13 by 7. What we got, friends? We got our result as minus 13 by 7, that is already a value of x. So hence we have verified our second sum also. So let's move to our next topic. So what's there? The next topic is multiplicative inverse, as it is very much similar to additive inverse. In additive inverse, what was there? What should be added to the number to make it 0? But in the multiplicative inverse, what should be multiplied to the number to make it 1? 5 should be multiplied with which number to get 1? What should be multiplied? We should multiply 1 by 5. That means we will make 1 by 5 as the multiplicative inverse of 5. That means whatsoever we have written in question, we have to just put it in denominator and make it our answer. So it's very simple. I hope you all might have understood the concept. So let's move to our first sum, that is minus 13. Minus 13 should be multiplied with minus 1 by 13. So the result would be 1. I hope you all might have understood how 13 cancel. Minus 1 into minus 1, what will get? Plus 1. I hope, friends, you all might have understood that. So let's move to our second sum, that is minus 13 by 19. From next sum I won't explain you full concept. Directly we can do, as it is very simple. Minus 13 by 19 it is. Minus 13 by 19 as it is. What should be multiplied? Minus inverse of 13 by 19, that is minus 19 by 13. So here 19 is cancelled, 13 is cancelled. Again minus 1 into minus 1, that is 1. We have got our result. So that's the perfect multiplicative inverse of the question being asked. So let's move to our third sum, that is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. Yes, that is our third sum. 1 by 5. What should be added to third 1 by 5? What should be multiplied? 5 should be multiplied to 1 by 5 to make it 1. 5 cancel, 1 1 is 1. So let's move to our fourth sum, that is minus 5 by 8 into minus 3 by 7. Now that's something different. So to solve it, minus 5 into minus 3, what is it is? It is plus 15. What it is? Plus 15. And 7 8 are 56. So now we need to, so our sum is 15 upon 56. What should be multiplied to it? So the reciprocal of it should be multiplied. So 15 cancel, 56 cancel. So the result we got as 1. What we got the result as 1. So the so the multiplicative inverse of the number is 56 upon 15. So we got that. So let's move to our fifth sum, that is minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. So if we find the sum like that, what we are supposed to do, friends? We are just supposed to solve it further to make it simple for ourselves. So minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. Minus minus plus. So the question is plus 2 by 5. What should be multiplied with plus 2 by 5? The reciprocal of it, that is 5 by 2. 2 cancel, 5 cancel. So the result is 1. So the multiplicative inverse of this is 5 by 2. Our result is 5 by 2. I hope you all might have understood it, friend. So let's move to our last sum for the day, that is sixth sum. What should be multiplied with minus 1 to get 1? What should be multiplied with minus 1? Now that's something different. What should be multiplied? Instead of thinking more, what we are supposed to do? We are just supposed to, like over here, and write minus 1 should be multiplied with minus 1 upon minus 1. So minus minus plus, and 1 cancelled. So what we get as 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 as 1. So here we have got the result as 1. So the reciprocal of minus 1 is equals to minus 1 upon 1. I hope, friends, you all might have understood and cleared your concept. So if you like and watched my video properly, then you might be able to solve it very easily. So let's move to our next sum, that is minus 12. What should be the multiplicative inverse of minus 12? Minus 12 should be reciprocal of minus 12 is 1 upon minus 12. So minus 12 cancel. So the result is 1. So its reciprocal is minus 1 upon 12. I hope you all might have understood it. So let's move to our second sum, that is minus 14 by 19. What is it? Minus 14 by 19. What should be multiplied to it? The reciprocal of it. That is 19 upon minus 14. Minus 14 cancel. 19 also cancelled. So the reciprocal of it is 19 upon minus 14. Our answer is also minus 19 upon minus 14. I hope you all might have understood it properly, friends. So let's move to a third sum, that is 2 upon 5. What should be multiplied with 2 upon 5? That is 5 upon 2 should be multiplied. This is our answer. 2 cancel, 5 cancel. I hope you all might have understood it easily very much. So let's move to our fourth sum. Minus 10 by 8 into minus 3 by 14. Now I have already explained you, friends, what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to solve it further for our convenience. So minus 10 into minus 3, that means 30 upon 14 8 You might not be knowing, but I am knowing that. So I will write it directly 112. Yes, friends, you can solve it by other way also. You can also solve it by 4 year, 5 year. So your result would be 15 upon 14 4 52. That's one and the same thing, friends. So what should be multiplied with it? It should be multiplied with 112 by 30, and this should be multiplied by 52 upon 15. But in multiplicative inverse, we are supposed to solve and show that the answer is 1. Here also we can show that answer is 1. So here our sum is complete. Both the methods are correct, friends. You can do whichever method you will prefer the most, or whichever method you will like the most. So let's move to our fifth sum, that is minus 1 into minus 4 by 5. If you have understood the concept, then pause the video and try to solve by your own only. Minus 1 into minus 4 by 5. First we will solve it properly. Minus 1 into minus 4, that is 4 by 5. What should be the multiplicative inverse? The reciprocal of it. The reciprocal of it is 5 by 4. 4 cancel, 5 cancel. So the multiplicative inverse of it is 5 by 4. So let's move to our next sum, that is minus 2. What should be multiplied with minus 2 to make it 1? The reciprocal of it, that is 1 upon minus 2. Minus 2 cancel, that is 1. We got the answer. If you like the content, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, friends.